Total cost of ownership, or TCO, often comes up when talking about IT management, but not everybody knows its full utility. Most of the time, the cost of an IT asset is only associated with its purchase or licensing fee. However, that's not the only expense you should consider. There are several associated costs that affect the TCO, such as maintenance, support, and guarantee. So it is particularly useful as it gives you a clear picture of how much you're investing in your assets. Since there are many variables on the table, this IT asset management metric can be often hard to calculate, especially if you don't have the right tools to feed you updated information. Before you start calculating the TCO of your assets, you must consider all the elements to include and understand how tracking it can help you in your daily work. The total cost of ownership essentially measures the total costs associated with an asset. These costs are established in the IT asset's lifecycle, and they include purchasing prices, setup and installation, training, legal and licensing fees, hosting, system support, hardware and software maintenance. Summing up these figures, organizations can better understand how much they're spending on each asset and the entire cost of acquiring new ones. In addition, it helps businesses compare different possibilities and ensure they're getting the right solution for their needs at a cost-effective total value. Calculating the TCO can be highly beneficial for your organization to efficiently plan its item strategy. However, there are also certain difficulties to consider when tracking it. Among advantages, we find visibility. It helps you identify the precise total cost of an asset. Better decision-making. You can compare different solutions and identify which one is more cost-effective in the long run. Budget planning. It helps you allocate resources more efficiently for IT assets before purchase. Nevertheless, you should also consider that sometimes it can be hard to incorporate all of the costs involved, as some of them are difficult to predict. Even with an estimation, you can't always know exactly how much a product's maintenance will cost. Understand, it's tricky to identify some of the costs that are not directly related to the asset and are subject to external variations, such as training or legal fees. Now let's see how to calculate the TCO of your assets. To start this process, businesses must spot and incorporate all the costs associated with the IT asset they're tracking. Once these costs have been correctly identified, the formula is as follows. TCO equals initial cost, I, plus maintenance cost, M, plus remaining cost, R. Let's look at these three elements in more detail. Initial cost, I. The initial purchase price of an IT asset. This could be anything from purchasing new hardware or software, setup and installation fees, or any additional costs associated with getting started. Maintenance cost, M. Ongoing charges such as licensing fees, subscriptions, and other service-related costs. Remaining cost, R. Additional costs associated with the asset, including hosting fees, training and education, system support, and legal or compliance-related expenses. As an asset management solution, InvGate Insight makes calculating the total cost of ownership of an asset extremely simple. Just by opening the asset's profile, you will get visibility on licensing, support and maintenance, associated contracts, and other related assets like feature flags, users with a license, and devices where it's installed. Thus, with one click, you can see updated information on most of the variables needed to calculate the TCO of that asset. Calculating the TCO is essential to ensure you get the best value for your money and have full visibility of the actual amount of money you are spending on your IT estate. To do the math, remember to use the TCO equals I plus M plus R formula. Stay proactive in managing your IT assets to support your organization's financial health and operational efficiency. Do you have any insights on this topic you'd like to share? Leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to InvGate Academy for more insights into the world of service management.